Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Wednesday night MNSpiritCast. I haven't seen you guys in a whole week. It's good to see you guys. And speaking of not seeing anybody in a while, guys, I want you guys to give a big, warm re-welcome to our original co-host. Please welcome Lisa.
Hi, everybody. Sorry, been out. I'm back. I got my voice.
Welcome back.
I'm excited. Who's excited for the show tonight?
Woo! How's it feel to be back?
It feels actually really good. I feel like productive. I'm doing well. Over my crap that I had the month of January. Moving on. Got to get back to usual business.
Right. And I assume you're very excited for the guests that we have tonight, right?
Excited isn't the word for it. How could you not be excited for Victor from the Don Vic Show? Come on.
And if you guys remember, I believe it was back in December, we were actually on his show, so tonight we are turning the tables. If you don't remember that, please take a look at this clip from the show.
You guys, have any of y'all been called for like a, what is it, exorcism or anything like that? Nothing like that kind?
Not yet, we haven't. As of right now, if an exorcism does come, we have resources all over the world. If we have to deal with anything like a place on native land, we have a resource for that. An exorcism, I don't exactly have the resources for an exorcism yet. Okay. But no, we haven't been called for one of those yet. That was us on the Don Vic Show, which was a very...
That show was crazy, though, Marcus.
Oh, absolutely. And if you guys don't remember, Lisa actually couldn't stay on there because her internet wouldn't let her stay on there. So, and you know what, guys?
Internet and spirits.
Let's not get too far in the show. Let's bring our special guest on tonight and ask him how he felt about that show. Everybody, please welcome Victor Santiago of the Don Vic Show. Hello, hello.
What's up?
What's going on?
Hi, guys.
Not much.
So this is my son Stax. That's Marcus, and that's beautiful Lisa over there.
Nice to meet you. Oh, you know what? I still got my name as Raina Show now, so this is Raina Show tonight. So,
well, I figured Raina's going to take over eventually.
Oh, Raina's in bed, so she ain't taking over.
Oh, wow.
Give it 30 minutes.
Yeah. So, Victor.
Yes, sir.
First of all, it's great to see you.
Likewise.
I mean, it's been a while.
Likewise, it's always a pleasure to see you and Lisa. I'm
Absolutely.
surprised I don't see the rest of the guys, Kara, Brandon, and Nicole, you guys bunching up on me.
Yeah, well.
Hey, you never know. It's just beginning.
Right. Somebody could pop in. That's the thing about us paranormal investigators. You never know where we are. We're just going to show up out of nowhere.
Popping up like ghosts.
No pun intended, right?
No, just kind of like spirits, just pop up out of nowhere.
Yeah,
like Lisa pops up out of nowhere a lot.
For real, that's no joke.
So, Victor, we were on your show. We were on there in early December, I believe, and from this video clip that we just played, I have to say that it's really funny that you couldn't even get the word exorcism out.
Yeah,
you were trying to figure out what that word was, and why was that your first question to us? Like, have you ever witnessed a exorcism?
No, I was just curious if you guys, did exorcism because you're in the paranormal field, and priests get involved with that, So I figured maybe they seen something out of just what they are regular. Be watching or investigating. So yeah. I just felt like asking you if you ever seen an exorcism or anything like that.
Absolutely.
Would have been something different.
And you know what? In the paranormal field, having a possession is definitely not the first thing that we all look forward to. However, watching it on television, exorcisms and stuff, is absolutely like horrifying,
right?
And I know that's the field that we do, and that's who we are. But going through an exorcism is absolutely horrifying, I believe, and probably something I don't ever want to witness.
I get it. I mean, I wouldn't want it either.
So, Victor, let's not really beat around the bush tonight. So you have a very successful Don Vic show. It is very successful. You have all kinds of people on there, and you're just getting new guests every day. How's that going? Well,
Marcus, it's funny you say that. It's a lot of hard work, and dedication to what I do, to what we do, because I know you guys work as well. Mm-hmm. But just hard work, man, dedication, being persistent all the time and working, looking for guests and a lot has to do with my guests is people recommending people to me because of the show, people like the show and they feel like they can be themselves because I try to make everyone comfortable on my show. I want people to be you, be yourself. You don't have to put up a small screen and act like you're something else.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think people feel comfortable with me because they feel like they can be themselves.
Yeah.
So they reach out to me and want to come on the show and they think that it's just a great show. So, but overall, I put in a lot of work to be in the position that I am today. Just like you guys, you guys got a great show as well. And
appreciate that.
I appreciate all the information you guys get when you go out and you do your your little your events and stuff. So the dedication, I would say that's how I get my the viewers, just being consistent and collaborating, getting to know people that know people that know people.
Yeah.
That's how I kind of operate. So that's how I do it.
Exactly. Really quick. We have a new lurker in the comments tonight. We have Brandon Crowdy lurking tonight.
What's up, big dog?
Thanks for joining, Brandon. Good to see you, and thanks for lurking on the podcast. We appreciate it.
Yes, definitely.
So Victor, here we are in 2022. It's the beginning of 2022. Now,
let's rewind all the way to the beginning. When did the Don Vic show start, and why did you start it?
Whoa. You know something? You play with my mind now. You know, I'm over
That's
there.
good at that.
I can't even think that far. But let me see if I can remember. When did I start it? I started 3 years ago.
Okay.
This is my third year, so 3 years ago.
Okay.
I just started, with my phone. A friend of mine said, "You know what, man? People like you. They, you're people's people. You should do a talk show." And I'm like, "Man, I'm not into that." But I was into the music, And so one day I went out with a friend, and she said, "You should just do a live." And so I started doing lives, and with my son. Before even thinking about doing this, I was already going lives. But anyway, I decided to do a live, and I interviewed someone that was there, and the attention that I got from it just kind of blew my mind. People coming to want and talk on the camera in front of the camera because I was holding it, whatever. So that started me off, just by doing local artists around my neighborhood and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Started me. But the reason why I do this is because I want to give people a platform where they can come out and introduce their talent. I want their voice to be heard. I want to give them a voice because I know what it is to feel when you have a talent and no one wants to open the door for you, and you're trying your best to get through that door and nobody wants to give you that chance. I know how that feels. So I said, what can I do to help the artists and just the people in general to have a voice and to be heard? So I said, okay, the podcast, and so I created it so people can have a voice and for me to be able to help them. And, so that's why I created my platform. This is for the people. It's not about me. It's not about the Don Vic show. I'm just a front man for these beautiful guests to come on my show and have super major talent. And if I can help them connect to other people that are beautiful, just like they are good souls, then that's what I do, because in return, I get a blessing, right? And that's all I'm after is the blessings, because through me helping people achieve, even if it's something real small, and they appreciate that, and that makes me happy that I can make someone happy, or that I can take them a step higher than what they are. So
absolutely. No, that's awesome. And your mindset is absolutely in the right place. There are some people out there who does these podcasts and does shows and stuff, maybe for the views,
right.
But that's not what everybody is about. Even like all the podcasts that we are associated with, like the Funhouse Consultant, MNSpiritCast, we're all for bringing people on so they can talk about them and promote themselves, and that is it. It's not about us. So I'm actually glad to be associated with yet another show who has the exact same mindset as the rest of us. So that's awesome to hear from you.
Absolutely.
And I can honestly tell you right now that the Don Vic show is a really awesome show to watch.
Thank you so much.
You have some awesome guests, like you were saying, but tomorrow you have a great show lined up.
Yes.
You want to tell us about it?
Yes. Tomorrow I have celebrity boxers coming on my show to trash talk and get at each other's throat, because some of these individuals been going at it through social media for a while.
Yep.
So I said, I decided, why not bring them on my show and they can have the dispute live on my show without nobody getting hurt. You know what I mean? No blows, nobody's. So I said, let me just try this. And it went well. I got MMA fighter, boxer, what's his name? Zachary Johnson. I have celebrity boxer, young CEO. I have two-time champion celebrity boxer Hazel Roche. I have celebrity boxer Ryan Delton, and I have knuckle fighter boxer by the name of Morgan. Morgan, geez, what's his last name? I can't remember Morgan's last name, but forgive me for that. But this other gentleman, Morgan, and so I put them all together on a show so they can dispute their differences, live on my show, and kind of help them also what we were just talking about. Get exposure, get them out there, send them to your show. I'm trying to get these guys exposure. So the CEO of Celebrity Boxing, which is Damian Feldman, big shout out to Damian Feldman, and big shout out to all the fighters. I said to him, Damian, I'm having an interview with some of your fighters on my show. I would like for you to come and watch it so you can see what's going on between these fighters. Kind of like side, because I want these fighters to get a contract to get in the ring. Even though I love the fight, I love fighting, right? And I love the sport, but it's not about me loving the sport. I see a big picture. These guys are trying to get contracts so they can fight, so they can feed their family, right? So if I can help them, get on my show and expose them so the viewers can see it and get a big, get a whole lot of viewers to come and watch and talk about it, it's going to get to the owner's ears, like, yo, these guys are really going at it in social media, blah, 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 blah. And maybe we can get an opportunity to get on and get a fight.
Yeah.
So
no, that's going to be awesome. And that show is going to be tomorrow night at what time?
Tomorrow at 7 p.m. So people tune in and share it, please, because this is not about us. This is about
absolutely.
It's about our guests. Yep. And like I said, the more good we do, and the more we help, the more blessings come our way. The more people you guys are going to meet, because people talk. Hey, I was on Minnesota Spirit. Yo, those dudes are so dope. They awesome. I recommend you to go on their show. And people reach out to you. You'd be surprised how many people reach out to me. You guys can see,
Oh, sure.
So that all comes from being genuine, being honest, making people feel comfortable, be themselves on your show. And I think that goes a long, long way. And listen, I'm just right at this point. I think I'm blessed with a lot of blessings from doing good. That
absolutely.
It's like a habit.
All of these people reaching out to you and everything is absolutely awesome. But actually, you have helped me out as well, and you sent me over to the JoJo show.
Yes,
which we will be on February 15th. And ever since you sent me over to JoJo, and I've been talking to her and promoting her stuff and promoting your stuff with her and everything.
Thank you.
That was a awesome reference. I really appreciate you referencing me over to her, because she's a great woman. You guys are gonna love JoJo when we're on her show, and let's try to get her on our show too, because I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Yes, and that's what it's all about, Marcus. It's about supporting each other, right? If we don't support, if we don't support each other's, how are we going to grow as a team, right? As a team, and as friends that we are, right? And you just got to get around the right people, the right team to do that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Not everybody's on the same page as you and I, right?
Right.
So you got to try to find the same circle that's building just like you're building, and grow together. So there's a team here, there's a team here, there's a team here. Everybody's working different,
Yep.
So
absolutely.
I think that's very important.
Absolutely.
Yep,
it sure is. You got that right. Let's see. So we've been talking about your all the different kinds of guests that you have come on the Don Vic show. Well, who was the most unexpected guest that you have ever booked on your show?
Oh, wow. I would say Sandy Johnson. Sandy Johnson was referred to me by my brother Derek Webb. Big shout out to Derek Webb, Hollywood actor Derek Webb.
Okay.
I had him on my show, which is a great guy. He's coming back on. He's doing a lot of things, and he did. See, this is how it works. Going back to what we're talking about, being good in blessings.
Mm-hmm.
I had him on my show, and he told me about the movie. I says to him, "Wow, I would love to meet her. You think it's possible for her?" He said, "Let me see what I can do." The next day, he calls me. He says, "Hey, I spoke to Sandy, and she's willing to come on the show." I'm a big fan of Sandy. I was watching Halloween when I was like 8, and it was the most scariest thing I ever saw.
Right.
Right? The most scariest thing I ever saw at that age. And Sandy Johnson played Michael Myers. Is it Michael Myers in Halloween? It's Michael Myers,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Played his sister in 1978. She was the one. So it's when it first started. I was the first one. That's the most scariest one. Okay. And when I was growing up, I looked up to these people and it said to myself, man, I would love to one day meet, either him, Michael Myers, Sandy, because she played a great part in that movie.
Oh yeah.
And then the mom. And to have him connect me to her was amazing. So I would say Sandy Johnson is one of my biggest guests I've had so far. I've had plenty other great guests, but I think she's been the most major one I've had so far. I got some other things right now cooking in play.
Yep.
With these celebrity boxers. So there's more I would say higher level people that will be coming on my show. Actors.
Nice.
So I would say Sandy Johnson.
Awesome. We have Liz in the comments right now. She says hello to everybody. And thank you for joining, Liz.
Hi, John.
So, I mean, that you grew up watching this Michael Myers, movie, this Halloween movie, and seeing this Sandy on Michael Myers, it had to be like absolutely jaw dropping when she agreed to come on your show, because there's some people that you think I'm never ever gonna be able to chat with them, I'm never gonna be able to talk with them, and then it happens and your heart stops, because like, how did I just do that?
Right. And and you're right, but because I place myself in a field where it could be a possibility, it's all about networking. So I had a plan. I still got a plan.
Yeah.
You follow your plan, you connect with certain people that know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody.
Exactly.
And you eventually will get who you want on your show.
Exactly.
You just gotta move accordingly, to where your vision is. And I'm a visionary, right? I expand my mind out more than most people. So that's why I move in a certain way. Right?
Absolutely.
So
yes.
That's the key. You have to network with people to get to where you want to get to. It's just the way it is. And when she came on my show, you're right. My mouth did drop, Marcus, because I just couldn't believe that she was right there in my screen talking to me.
Yeah.
And showing me love. I was like, oh. The next day when I took all that in, I just said, wow, did I just really do that? Did I just get to this woman by networking? It blew my mind.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And honestly, I can relate to that, because through networking, promoting, all of this stuff, we are being recognized by different people, and we got some big guests coming up,
Awesome.
and it's unbelievable, and I'm trying to figure out how the heck I scheduled some of these people, But I don't know. It's just an amazing feeling knowing that you are succeeding, you're getting out there, and your show is doing good. So
Yes, and I want everybody's show to do good. And I want everybody's show to, not just my show. I want everybody's show to do good, because if I win, you win. You know what I'm saying? And
exactly.
and if you win, I win, because we're all on the same network. You know what I mean? And why not help some other person win and connect them? That's why I connected you with JoJo, right?
Yes.
Because I got a plan. I want you to grow, so I'm gonna connect you to every network I got, so they know who Minnesota spirit hunters are.
I really appreciate that.
Right.
We have Mr. Matt Barron, paranormal consultant, in the comments.
Oh, he's creeping too.
He is. Honestly, though, Victor, I can't really thank you enough for doing that, because we started out with literally nothing. Like, I started out with a phone camera and one or two pieces of equipment. I was just going to like cemeteries and I was chatting with spirits. I had no idea what I was doing, and then here we are 2 years later, and now look where we are, and it's all because of the help of other people. We didn't do any of this on our own.
Right.
None of this is from just Minnesota Spirit Hunters. We had a lot of help from other people, such as you, such as the Funhouse and Paranormal Consultant, and everybody has helped us get to where we are. And this man right here has helped us too. Everybody, Jesse Stewart.
Hey, Jesse.
By the way, everybody, go and check out theseghosts.com. You won't be disappointed. I promise you that. Matt says dealing with stuff, but much love and respect to Victor and IG.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
That's not IG, sir. That is
my son. Just tell him. See, we got the boxing ring started. Matt, get in.
So we have Stuart says, "Hey guys, keep me in your prayers tomorrow. Going to see a heart specialist."
Okay.
Heavy prayers for you, and good luck.
Prayers, man. Prayers and blessings, man.
Absolutely. We have Amanda in the comments. Everybody, we literally just grew like 7 people in little or no time. So thank you.
Yes, really, thank you so much. Thank you guys for logging in.
Hey, Joshua, Jesse, Liz, and everyone from Matt, theseghosts.com. Much love to everyone. Joshua says, "What's up, everyone?"
What's up?
Good to see you guys in the comments right now.
Right.
Share.
Because sharing is caring.
Exactly.
True, it is.
Okay. I have a question for your son now.
Oh, you do?
Oh.
Yes. Yes. So, what was your name again? Sorry, I think I missed it.
We call them Stacks.
Okay. Stacks. How is it working with your dad on this show?
It's amazing. I mean, I'm with him every day, so to me it's normal, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I mean, that's just a shame because I couldn't be around Victor every day.
You love being around me, man.
You know what? I got to start the smack tonight. We can't wait for tomorrow. Can't wait for tomorrow. Come on now.
Hey, you said we could start it on here backstage. It's all good. Start it.
Exactly.
Let's go.
You know what? Go ahead and shoot me back, Victor. I deserve it.
No. You're a good guy.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Yeah. You don't know him that well, Victor. Come on.
Let me find out.
And she's gone.
The dogs pulled her out. The dogs pulled her out.
No, they're behaving. They promised. They promised. I got 9 clowns coming though in 3 days.
That's what's up.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, it's good to see everybody keep on popping in, and people who stay in here along with us throughout the whole thing. Victor, in a couple of your lives, a little bit ago last year, you were talking with a couple other people, and if I recall right, you are making a movie based on the paranormal, correct?
Yep. Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yes, I. And back again to what we was talking about. See, this is what I because everything's a link. Everything's a link.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I am working on a movie with Enlightened Souls Paranormal.
Oh,
Hey,
you are.
I
Yes.
love those
Sweet.
guys.
Yeah,
Yep.
with Mark Lee, Barbara, and
Yep.
Tammy, Alicia.
Awesome.
And also actor, director Steve Alexander. He's part of the team. Also,
Yeah.
Alan Greenstein's part of that team, and Bella Livy is also with us.
Okay.
So I connected Mark with Mr. Steve Alexander because Steve said he had an experience that he had, and I loved what he recorded.
Mhm.
And so I said, you know what, I'm gonna connect you with Steve. You guys talk, right? And you guys figure out whatever it is that you guys
Mhm.
can figure out. So I connected them, and like a week later, I get a phone call, and it's Steve and Mark and Mark, and he says to me, "Hey, Vic, Steve and I was thinking about shooting a movie, and we want you to be a part of it." I
Hmm.
said, "Okay, not a problem." And so he told me about the event that happened. The 13 girls in the basement they were stuck there, and a ghost wouldn't let them out, so they went there. They did their thing, and some of the ghosts. So, long story
Mhm.
short, that's how I got connected to do this movie. So
Mhm.
Nice.
I got the people together, that I think would make the actual film work, because you got to build the
Mhm.
team. You need certain things in place to make something happen, right?
Mhm.
So what I was doing is I was putting a team together. Have Mark with the story, have Steve, that's a writer. Have another one that's a marketer and an advertiser. Have another one that's an actor. So I was just
Mhm.
putting people in place. And then I spoke to a good friend of mine that I'm going to do something big for her on my show by the name of Jennifer Dong. Big shout out to Jennifer Dong, director, actor, out from Oregon. So I spoke to her, and she decided to help me. She said, "Victor, I'm going to do whatever I can to help you make this movie happen." So, with the grace of God, that I connected these guys.
Mhm.
Now I got the whole team together. We might be flying out to Oregon, Steve and I, to go talk to her and figure out exactly how we're
Mhm.
going to do this. See,
Mhm.
the investors are going to come in and help us with the budget. So all that's in play right now.
Wow.
And,
Heck
and,
yeah.
and this right, and this all happened just by me connecting someone else. And
Mhm.
I just want to thank Mark and Steve for thinking of me. They could have picked anybody to
Right.
Mhm.
be a part of that project, and they chose me. And
Yeah.
I'm just honored that they
That's
thought about me.
awesome.
Out of
That's
anybody they know, they called
Yep.
me. So I feel
Mhm.
special. I feel like I deserve that, and so that's
Yeah.
how I got into the movie. So now we're just working on it, waiting on my brother Steve to send the script over to Jennifer in Oregon. She's gonna
Mhm.
look over it and talk to her, do the connecting thing, which she's gonna do, and then we'll take it from there.
Nice.
Absolutely. Oh,
That'll be
that's gonna
fun
be
when it gets put together to watch and stuff
Yeah.
down
Oh
the
yeah.
road when it's
Um,
all
do
ready to
do
go.
you have an idea on when it should be released, or?
Well, no, because we still in the beginning stage
Mhm.
of
Okay.
of the setup, setting everything up. We got to find the locations. We got to get permits. We got to talk to the camera crew. And all that. All that has to happen first before you even grab the camera and start shooting. Because
Exactly.
you
Yep.
Mhm.
you got to get the credits. You got to get the beat. Who's going to make the beat? Who's going to be the composer
Yep.
of the film? All that needs to
Mhm.
be in play.
Yeah. It's a lot of work.
Yes, it
It's a
is.
lot of work.
Yes.
We have Brandon says, hope you all have a great rest of your night. Brandon, thank you for
Thank you,
joining.
Brandon.
Definitely appreciate it.
Thank you.
By the way, hope you have fun next week when Lisa comes out. I will definitely be watching if you guys go live or
Oh,
anything.
I got the itinerary. Woo! Going to Maryland is gonna be fun.
And I might have a little surprise after this visit to Maryland, so we'll see.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I just found out all the itinerary details that has been worked out. That's when you're asking me about things, Marcus. There's big stuff happening, so it'll be fun though. It helps us get out there and supporting, like Victor's saying, supporting others and to get stuff moving. You know.
Yeah. Exactly. Victor, by the way, I am envisioning a sequel to this movie starring the Hunters. No, I'm kidding.
Well, here's what I was thinking though, Victor, because when you're putting this movie together for the paranormal stuff, I was just thinking if you ever need like a sorcerer or anything involved with witchcraft or anything, I got the person for you. He's already started another film also.
I
so
know
he'd be
exactly who you're
Ken
talking
Allen
about.
from the Wizard's Table. So if it ever comes like you need somebody with magic stuff and things like that, reach out to Ken Allen. He's with the Wizard's Table podcast. He's a phenomenal guy.
Wait. You talk about like he does magic or some type?
Yeah. Yep. Look him up. Oh yeah.
Send me his information when you get after the show.
Yeah, I'll send it. I can send it to you.
Right.
Yeah, he's awesome.
So you know the fact that Marcus and Lisa that I'm doing this because God works he works in mysterious ways, and we got to understand how he works so that we can move accordingly how he wants us to move and how it works, right? So I'm shooting a film, right? That's fine. I'm trying to get this film done with the team that's together right now, but it's opening doors for other things and for other people.
Yes.
You know, so this is going to be my first official film.
Nice.
I'm gonna try to help direct the film. My friend Jennifer's gonna coach me through it because I want to be a director. So I want to know she's like the best.
I want to come watch. I want to see you get down and go. Stop! Cut now!
Lisa, cut! I want you in the dressing room now. No.
So how exciting is it going to be to see your name on that big screen when this movie premieres?
You know, I just haven't, thought of it that way, because it's so much work right now. But maybe when the time comes, I'll probably be in my feelings,
Yeah.
I'll probably be in my feelings because it's a big accomplishment for me from where I come from.
Exactly. Yeah.
I come from a very, tough background, a very tough life just to be where I'm at today is a blessing to me. So
absolutely,
that to me to have my name on the movie as a director, co-producer, man, will be big, and an actor as well, be in the movie because I act too. Would be great. But the greater thing besides that would be able to partnership with these people and have them believe in me that I can make things happen so I can open doors for others. Other paranormal people that have ideas, that have a plan, that have a book, that want to turn it into a movie. I can be there and say, let me, let's see what you're working with. I have the people that can take a look at it and see if this can be possible to bring to life, and just open doors to different people. Because, I just want people to know, man, that I know I got a certain look, and I can intimidate a lot of people. But I just want to say, man, my father always told me, never judge a book by its cover. Open the book. Open the book as ugly as the book look, or as tough as that book look. Open it up because inside there's always a soft spot. And and I learned that I don't judge people from their outsides. I open up the book and I talk to them and I see where they at. If I feel there's something if I feel that I can't connect with them, then I just let it be. but I got to find out who they are as a person
Right.
before I shut the door down, because sometimes looks can be deceiving, and you can miss a good
True.
friend, you can miss a good spouse, girlfriend, because you're intimidated by the person instead of just taking a chance and finding out who they are and
Yep.
what they're about. So
Mm-hmm.
I agree. 100%.
Absolutely.
So Victor, while we were talking about that movie, I kind of came up with the question of how does the paranormal field relate to you? What have you dealt with in the paranormal field?
Well, I'm Puerto Rican, right? And Puerto Ricans in my island, we're very spiritual people.
Mm-hmm.
So that's already in my blood. My great grandmother, how can I say it? She was very spiritual. She,
Yeah.
she dealt with some stuff, good stuff, not bad stuff. And she helped people out. She would help the sick get better with certain recipes that she had. She'll go out to the woods, she'll grab some leaves, she'll grab some lemon, she'll grab something and she'll throw it in a pot and she'll sauce up something, and she'll be like, she healed people that went to the hospitals, right? And they couldn't be healed. They still had the pain. They went over to my grandmother. My grandmother gave them a recipe and they were good. So that comes in my family. But as far as having connection with paranormal itself, no, I mean, I've seen some things in my life, like shadows and stuff like that,
Yeah.
but nothing crazy,
Right.
Nothing crazy.
And not everybody sees like extreme things. Some people could be a believer and maybe just hear a little voice or something. If you don't believe because you never seen anything, that doesn't mean we're gonna judge you, because
Right.
everybody is each to their own, and
Mhm.
everybody has their own beliefs. But if there are people out there who are skeptics and are throwing shade at the paranormal teams and stuff, there's no need for that. That's unnecessary. But
Right.
like I
Mhm.
said, each person to their own, and whether you're a believer or not, we support you 100%, no matter what.
Mhm.
Right.
Everybody. So absolutely. I thought it'd be very interesting to ask you how you relate to paranormal, but I find it really awesome about how spiritual that you and your family are. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We come from a tribe, Indian tribe in Puerto Rico called Taínos. Taínos is Indians that
Okay.
were there before on our land before our ancestors were there. But the
Okay.
bloodline kept going in the Indian bloodline. So Indians were very
Mhm.
spiritual. They were very spiritual people.
Yeah.
So that
Oh
runs in
yeah, definitely.
my blood. So
Absolutely.
I think
Yes.
that's where the paranormal or the the special gift I got come from.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Yeah,
From
and
that
everybody
side.
has their own thing out there, and it's better to like network and work together instead of judge people.
Right,
Absolutely.
right. People gonna judge all the time, Lisa. You know why? Because that's their
Oh,
job.
I know.
That an instigator, that instigator all the time. That's what he do. That's his job. To
Mhm.
instigate. A hater's gonna hate because that's what he do.
Yeah.
So we as people that are trying to do something, trying to make the world change and trying to do something, we got to accept that, because
Yeah.
Mhm.
if you don't accept it, then you're always going to be in a bad mood, or you're always going to be
Yeah.
going back and forth. So I came to the conclusion where, you haters are my favorite fans. Thank you
Mm-hmm.
for hating me. Keep hating
Right.
on me. Kisses and hugs to you. I love you. Thank you. Because a lot of the haters are the one that follow you because they want to see what you're doing.
Right.
You feel
Yeah,
me?
true.
So
Absolutely.
they follow you to know what you're doing, to talk trash. And that's okay.
Mhm.
That's okay. So I learned to accept it, and then if you get too crazy, if it get too crazy where people coming up on line on the show and talking crazy, then I just delete them.
Mm-hmm.
I give them that opportunity to hang themselves. Even if I don't like you, I'm going to keep you around till you do something where I don't have to
Right.
say. I don't have to say you got to go. You already know you got to go. You don't cross the line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I give them that rope here because I know sooner or later you're going to pull and choke yourself. So here's the rope, and I just keep doing me. I just keep doing me, and then because people come into your life and it's like seasonal.
Yeah.
You might have friends for 2 months. You might have friends for 5 months. And they go. You never see them again. But a hater, you're always going to have that hater. So that's your biggest fan.
Exactly.
I always call them instead of haters. I always call us like jealous people. It's like just stop, and that should be bad to the bone.
For real. Don't never.
Generally, Angelina comes on under Facebook user bad to the bone. Angelina,
hi.
Is that you on Facebook user? I think it is.
I
think that's bad to the bone.
No, I don't want to keep the haters close. I want to keep them from a distance where I can see them. I don't want them close. They can stay at a distance.
I was right.
Yep, it is Bad to the Bone in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Bad to the Bone will be on next Wednesday night at 9 p.m. So stay tuned for that.
Dude, I'm gonna pull over on the road.
Yeah,
I'm gonna seriously pull over on the road and get on there.
For real.
Absolutely. And so Victor, you said you've seen a few things in your life that has to do with paranormal. Now, do you have any super crazy story that you want to share, or nothing too crazy?
It's not crazy, man. I was and I was in jail and was in the penitentiary doing some time, and I was talking to this kid that was always into church, and he always tried to pull me in, to try to go to church, man. And I know I sinned in my life so much time, and I just wasn't ready to go to the church at time because I said, listen, he's like, man, but not going, I said, listen, I'd rather not go, right? And go into church and act like a hypocrite, sit there and ask God. And then once I leave that door, I'm over here smoking a joint or doing something I'm not supposed to do. I said, I got my own understanding with God in my cell, in my bed. I talk to him. We got our own understanding. I don't need to go to church to pray and talk to him when I'm already doing it in myself. I said, I respect what you're doing. That's fine. That works for you, whatever. So we was going back and forth. He kept trying to keep me bringing in. He said, listen, you're a good dude. Everybody here respects you, from the police officers to the inmates. You're a leader, and so whatever. So he tried, and I said, no. So one day it was like 11 o'clock at night, and I was just hanging off the bars talking to another guy across from me, and he had got up. And we started talking, and he said, Victor, is it okay if I pray for you? I said, sure, why not? So he started praying for me, whatever. He prayed for me, whatever. We sitting there, we talking, and then we decided to go to bed. So he goes to sleep. I told my boy across from the street, I said, listen, I'm going to go to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. I lay down, and like maybe I'll say 15 minutes into me laying down, I see a big black shadow come into my cell.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And whatever it was huge because it took the whole wall. I had in our cell, there's a light that doesn't never go off, right?
Yeah.
So if you're going to use the bathroom or whatever, the cops can see you, that light's on. So I'm sleeping with my back facing the wall and my eyes were still open. And I just felt something come in, and when I open my eyes, I just see something real dark coming across the wall like this, and then it just took.
That's creepy, man.
Right, it was creepy, and it was dark, and then I felt it standing behind me, right? Because I'm sleeping like this.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the wall, and I feel it like it's right there. So the first thing I did was I started to pray. I said, God, whatever this is, please get it away from me. This is not good energy, and please. And I just kept praying and praying. And all of a sudden, man, you can feel it leave the room.
Yep.
And then you can feel the air you know, because it got like dark and muggy in there. And as
Mhm.
soon as that went out, everything went to normal. So I would say that would be like the most scariest thing that I've
Oh,
Yeah.
accomplished.
yeah.
I mean,
Especially in
Well,
that
you
type of
know,
environment too.
even sitting here just listening to it, you know, I'm picturing it. Holy moly, that's
yeah.
that's
Nowhere to
crazy.
Yeah,
run.
right?
Where was I going to run? Around the cell? Hey,
Right.
run
Right.
around the cell. Don't give me. Don't give me. You know?
Not a lot of room.
And you know what? I mean, honestly, running from it is the worst thing that you could do. So, you know,
Yeah.
there's not much that you could have done, you know,
Right.
just thank God that, you know, you didn't get hurt, nobody got
Mhm.
hurt, and because it's very possible, you know, it may just look like a shadow, but it's very capable of doing whatever it's capable of doing.
Come on, Marcus,
You know,
just go head on. Let's get it done.
might as well, you know, might as well.
Yeah. So,
Right, right.
So, Victor, do you have any questions for us?
Never get a
yeah.
snack.
Okay. Yeah. What else would you like to get into besides, you know, the paranormal stuff that you guys are doing now?
You know, right now, we are focusing mostly on ghost spirits and stuff like that.
Okay.
Um, Now, in the paranormal field, we all know that it's not only ghosts and spirits. You know, we have Bigfoot, we have aliens, we have all
Oh
this.
man, my stuff.
Eventually, I want to start researching and I want to start expanding our paranormal research and not only doing ghosts and spirits, because I could do ghosts and spirits all day. You
Right.
know, that's my
Mhm.
passion. I love doing ghosts and spirits.
Right.
However, yes, I'm curious about Bigfoot, whether he's out there or not. I'm curious about aliens. Yeah, exactly. So I kind of want to expand what we do and expand our research, and
Good.
you know, my number one goal right now, and as Lee said, has been from the beginning, is to accomplish the mission of getting on a TV show. So that's what we are still working towards.
Okay, well, me and you are on the same boat. You know, that's another vision that I have to take my show to the next level
Mm-hmm.
where, you know, I want to have something like the Allen show, the Oprah show, you know,
Mhm.
Yep.
that type of setup, you know, with
Yep.
my big camera crew recording, you know, where I don't have to do nothing but sit down and do the show.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah.
So I understand it. And that's a good vision, man. That's where you want to go. You always want to try to expand yourself,
Yeah.
right? And it's funny you say Bigfoot because I've been trying to get someone to come on my show and talk about Bigfoot because I'm a big fan of Bigfoot. Always heard about it
Absolutely.
when I was little. Always been interested in investigating that. So you
I
know,
might have somebody I think that I'm friends with. He does his own uh goes out and does his lives like tracking Bigfoot. I'll have to look him
Oh.
up and I can give information. I'll look up his name
that'll
because
be
I've seen him on there for like tracking before.
yeah.
And there's been a
Okay.
lot of people coming through with like the UFO stuff, Bigfoot,
Yeah.
everything.
Yes, I'm
coming
big with
across.
that. I'm big with that. And you know what too?
Okay.
Like I love stuff that has to do with the ocean,
Okay.
investigating the deep. That's very interesting. Man, when I see that, my eyes be like glued because we don't know what's underneath.
Yeah.
That's true.
Right.
You know how deep the ocean is. We only know certain species, and
Mhm.
I would want to be the first one to be there to catch anything on my camera or
Yep.
just someone coming out of the water and say, "Hey, we just saw this," and catch it live. While
Mhm.
they
Yeah.
have the experience and talk to them about the experience.
Exactly.
So
You know, I'm glad you said that because I can relate to that. Something I've always been fascinated in is investigating space.
oh my
Space
god,
has always been a passion, and I would love
Too
to.
way up there for Lisa.
I no, like I think it would be a awesome thing to get more information on, you know,
yeah,
whether yes or no if there
yeah,
is life on Mars, or you know what other planets are out there, because whatever's in the solar system may not be it. You
right.
know,
Mhm.
they might discover another one day, so that's I'd like to do that someday.
Yeah, well,
Mhm.
the little bit I know about space, I know that they discovered that Mercury has a day and night, right?
Really?
Yes, Mercury has a day and night. It rotates like there's a sun. It rotates like this planet. So they're trying to figure out if there's any life or water on that
Oh.
planet, which means if there's water, there had to be some type of life.
Mm-hmm.
Pluto is another planet that's way out.
Oh, yeah.
But Mars definitely. We've been in Mars. There's stuff all over the media about Mars. And there's also stories about UFOs flying through.
Mm-hmm.
You can look at that on YouTube. They in space and they see things moving. Too fast. It can't be a star. A star don't go like this. If it's
Right.
if it's a shooting meteor, it's gonna go whichever direction it's going, or if it's a whatever it is, it's gonna go straight. It's not gonna zigzag, and then go. So
see, and that's the thing. You think about all this different stuff with space, and there's so many things that are unexplainable. So many things that you want to debunk and figure out what it is, and it's just like the paranormal field. There's never a dull moment, in the ocean, like you're saying, never a dull moment because you never know what you're going to discover. Way up above in space, the paranormal, whatever. There's just so many things to discover in this world.
Right. So are you guys planning on expanding your team to be able to do that type of research?
It has been in the works, and we have been talking about it. I've been talking to Lisa about maybe hiring more people. Even though we have a pretty big team, we do want some researchers, because right now, when it comes to research, we pretty much all research. We all put it in, and we all, kind of do it all together. However, what if we had dedicated researchers to specifically dedicate to a topic given to them? And then once they are done with that topic, we give them another one, and they will always be busy with something. With that being said, with all of us investigators, and everything researching right now, I mean, we have a lot of investigations and events to plan, put together, and to accomplish. So it's hard to kind of expand right now. So we got to kind of focus on everything that we're doing currently, until we do get an expansion on team members.
Right. You know what I would love to do?
What's that?
Find out where their Bigfoot sightings is, where where it's real active, and all of us take a trip there. You guys, me, Brandon, some of the other paranormal. We'll just take one weekend and we all meet up at a certain location. And we say, okay, this is what we're going to do. This is our mission, and all of us go out at the same time. And
I'd be down. We'll be doing it this summer.
Let's go.
I'm ready to go.
I'm just throwing it out there. It's an idea, And everybody be on everybody's show. The shows be rocking. Everybody got the cameras out. Your viewers watching, my viewers watching. Now we got plenty of viewers watching the same thing. Everybody's watching the same show.
I mean, less talky, more investigating. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marcus.
That'll be good.
Go.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Says you.
Hey. Talking about like expanding the team eventually, that will probably happen. But what I've actually been doing for the team also, and not everybody understands what I've been doing. So I've been networking out. We talk about networking with people.
That's right.
And my next trip to Maryland is going to be for a week. I have been hooking up with Paranormal in the Funhouse, helping them with their show. And also, and they're helping us promote ourselves too. So we're like working hand in hand together to kind of, Brandon's helping us get exposed, and I'm hoping that we can kidnap Marcus one of these times, And my goal right now is to get to come and see you in person, to go and see other and teams in person.
Yes.
That we associate with and do that collaboration, have fun. Let's go, whether you want to go camping or just hang out, have fun, and just get to know each other more.
That's so beautiful.
I always get these crazy ideas. Like one time, my first trip to Maryland, I actually woke up one day and I said, I'm leaving to Maryland. And I think Marcus thought I was nuts. Because he goes, you're doing what? And I said, he goes, and when are you leaving? So it's like I needed to go. But I love talking to a whole bunch of people. But I want to start going out there and getting us out there more and connecting more outside of Minnesota.
Right. Yeah, you definitely have to. That's key to success, is to be able to leave your town and go to other people's town and see them and see what they're doing. You learn things from other people and you collaborate with other people that are doing other things and bigger things, and that's the way you get yourself out there. And I think that's one of the reasons how I've succeeded to be where I am today with the Darn Big Show, is that I travel when I can. Somebody be like, yo, there's something over here. If it's a big event that I know that's going to benefit me and them, I go, because that's when you're going to meet people. That's when you don't know who you're going to meet when you go to these big events, and you be surprised who you meet. And when I do those things, I meet, look at a good idea, example, or I got celebrity boxers on my show. That didn't just happen because it just happened. It happened because I associate with these people. I collaborate. I talk to people. I bring people in, and they know somebody that knows somebody. But bring them to the show, and that's how I built the fans and the guests that I have that come on my show is through networking. That's key, Lisa. That's key for you guys as upcoming paranormal investigators, is to reach out to Brandon. Brandon knows people. Reach out to whoever from close to Minnesota, whatever town or cities close to Minnesota. And they doing, Maine is here in Massachusetts. Maine is over like what, like 2 towns, maybe like an hour away from us. Maine.
Maine? I can hit both states, and one of it's only an hour.
Yeah, it's Maine. Yes, Maine is not really too far from us if you're not going deep into Maine. If you're like going in the beginning of Maine, because we got New Hampshire, and then we got Maine, which is the last. Then we got Canada after Maine. Okay. So, and Canada's only a couple of hours from us too.
Lisa will be only a couple from us too. Victor's studio. I'll be hitting outside the doors with a sign.
You're here. I'll be like, keep her away from us.
Hey, please, I won't bring the dolls unless you want me to.
No, you want to get patted down, Lisa. And listen, my son, no, to come in my building, you have to walk through a door. They gotta buzz you in. So,
well, you're talking about getting patted down. How many times can you do that?
I don't know.
I might just do it once, go back out and try it again. Say you missed the spot.
Oh,
wow.
Okay, Lisa.
Okay. With that being said, Victor, do you have some more questions for us, or?
Yeah. What would be something that you would love to do right now to uplift your show?
That is a great question. Honestly, I think the platform that we are basing our show on right now is probably going to be a great platform to get it out there if we keep working on it. I feel that if we keep on doing what we're doing, it's going to eventually get bigger. So to change anything, honestly, I wouldn't change a thing, because I love everybody that we are associated with.
I do love them too. They're great.
Everybody is amazing, and we just continue to grow every single day as a podcast, as a team, and all of this. It's honestly, yeah, I wouldn't change a thing because everybody is amazing.
Right. Another key to this, I think, the success is to get on all the podcasts that you can. Even if it's even if it's your friend that got a podcast, get on his podcast. You get his viewers to see who you are. Bring
Yep.
him, bring
Marcus?
him on. Yeah, bring him on your podcast so your viewers can see who he is, and that way, y'all both getting viewers coming up at the same time. People starting to know, and then you reach out to other podcasters that you know that are really popping, and get on those platforms, and let them know who you are and what you do. And I think,
I like to lurk on other people's podcasts. I
right.
keep going and introduce and kind of get everybody networking. I like to talk. I like to be with people and try to connect. And it's not easy work being in any field that you choose. Because like you're saying, Victor, if you want success, you can't sit on your butt and do nothing. You got to get off your ass and get moving.
Right.
Yeah.
Get those connections going hours on end. It's not like one phone call, it's hundreds.
That's
of
right.
phone calls,
That's right.
And I can see us trying to get expand more to get out there. I mean, it's not easy work for anyone.
Exactly.
Right. But I'm gonna tell you like this: whatever you believe in, whatever you put in your mind that you're gonna do, if you put 100% into that, 100% you're gonna get back. And I'm a proven fact of that. You feel me? If I didn't put the work I put in that I put to bring the Don Vic show to where it is today, I still be out here trying to, connect and figure out how to do it.
Yep.
I know how to do it now. I know how to move. So by knowing how to move, then my show starts to get bigger. My audience starts to get bigger.
Yep.
More people want me on their show. I bring them on my show because you have to give back. If my show was to make it successfully, right, where I'm on top, I will feel bad to be the only one there, knowing that I know you guys, I know Brandon, I know the JoJo show, and if I can help you come up and I don't do it, shame on me. Because I look at it like this: I'm coming up, but you guys are helping me come up. You guys are giving me your viewers to know who the Don Big Show is. So you bringing viewers to my show, I'm bringing viewers on your show by having you on my show. So at the end of the day, it's a win-win situation for all of us.
Hey Victor, did you ever think, first starting your show, did you ever think that you would get to the point that you're at in this short of time? Because 3 years, I mean, it's a lot. I'm sure you put in a ton of hard work. Did you even vision yourself to where you're at right now?
No, I like I said, I didn't think I was going to get as big as it's getting, because when you're working inside, you don't really see how big you're getting. Only the people from the outside can see how big you're getting, because I don't got time to find out how big I'm getting. I'm trying to make a point. I'm trying to help people, so I'm always busy. But I get that a lot. People be like, "Yo, your show is rocking, man." Everybody, I don't look at it like that. My son sometimes he be like, "Pops, you're doing good. Your show." I don't see it. Other people see it. But and it's okay, but
it is. It really is hard to see, when you are busy, to see kind of what's going on that outside. Because you're more focused on just making those connections and helping people, helping yourself, and just connecting others to get where they would like to go.
Yes,
exactly.
Yes, Lisa, it's hard work, but I'm just blessed, man, that I got my show to where it is now. Not that I know where it is, because I don't, I'm not where I want to be at, so I'm not comfortable. I'm okay. I think I'm doing okay as a host on my show. I can see the growth because I see the people that come on my show, the people that want to come on my show. I see it, but I don't see it like the one from the outside see it.
Right.
For me, I think like I still need a whole lot of more work, to get done to get where my vision takes me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
versus like what you got, how you guys see me. You know, because you guys are watching me from the outside, and you see my show. You know, you guys see what I do. You know,
Yeah,
so
Yeah.
I just don't. I just can't tell how big my show is. I know it's popping because people talk about it, and I
Mhm.
know that people like to come on my show, but I can't tell you how big, you know, my show will be. I would like to be big, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
I want to
It
go
will.
wide.
It's gonna get there. It's gonna be boom. You know, you're gonna have like 4 shows. We're gonna see like
Yep.
4.
But I appreciate you guys noticing, you know, my work. That more than anything, you know, you guys just recognizing my hard work. That means more to me than, you know, anything else I'm doing on my show. Just my hard work. I just want people to realize that uh, whatever level you put me in or category, I worked for it. Nothing was given to
Mhm.
me.
Exactly.
Right.
Everything you see me do, everything you see right here, microphone, everything. This is all me. Like I don't got
Mhm.
sponsor. I don't got sponsors. I do my, you know, everything I buy
Mhm.
is from my pocket. Like I'm really grinding. You know,
Right.
I'm really grinding to get to where I want to get to, and for
Yeah.
to have you guys notice that means a lot to me, man. Like, you know, I
Absolutely.
know that I'm working.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Well, you know, we are always, no matter what, gonna be behind you in
Thank
everything
you.
that you do.
Thank
Mhm.
you.
You know, you ever need somebody to chat with, you ever need a fill in for your show or anything,
Okay.
give us a hunger. We're always gonna be willing.
Share
Okay,
your stuff
awesome.
in our groups. If you're not a part of our groups, I'm an admin and moderator in a crap ton of groups. And if you're not in there, I can get you in there. You can share your stuff. You know, get yourself out there, get that show out there. The guests that are coming on, so they can get more exposure. You're more than welcome to share
Mhm.
all your content. It doesn't
Yes.
have to just be paranormal. You know,
Right.
Yeah.
you're trying to build that audience. You're trying to build connections everywhere. The only way to do it is just throw your stuff out there.
And as a matter of fact, I am going to pre-approve you to post anything you want in the Minnesota Spirit Hunters community group.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that so much. That means a lot to me. Likewise, you know, I want to make groups, but I just don't see. I'm a guy. I operate like this. If there's too much going on in my mind, I lose focus. I can't.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, when I gotta go like this and like this and like this, I lose. I
Yeah.
can't get nothing done because my hands are everywhere. I gotta do little here. I gotta
Yeah.
do
Hey,
little there.
if you need people to share out for you, let me know. I'm your girl.
I
So,
can help
yeah.
you too.
Yes. You know, so I try to stay focused. I try to keep enough on my plate that I
And
can do.
Victor, I actually have a awesome idea if you're down for it.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
What if Lisa and I made up a community page for the Don Vic show and we promoted all your guests and events and stuff?
Hey,
What would you think of that?
that'll be great. You know, and listen, I appreciate anything that anyone offers me or do for me because, you know, one hand washes the other. That's how we're gonna grow.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I believe in that. You know, if I can do a favor, if I can do it, I'm gonna do it. If I can't do it, I'm gonna say, Mark, I can't do it. Shit, you have to find someone else. But if
Yeah.
I figure out how I can do it, I'm gonna call you back.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because sometimes
Absolutely.
even on your own streams, even Facebook can get overloaded with
Mhm.
people, and it can get like so confusing. Like, where do you go when you have so much in your mind?
Right.
Sometimes building just that group network just for a group and have trusted people to make sure that crap stays out of there,
Yep.
and just promote everywhere. And someone comes through, hey, I want to get on that show. Well, you know what? You contact Victor, and he'll get you set up. You know, kind of like pointing people in those right directions also, and then just networking with each other, seeing each other's content. You know, it doesn't matter if you're a boxer, it doesn't matter if you're a rapper, it doesn't matter if you're an investigator, it doesn't matter. It's like a huge community network.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. And that's why I love my show, Lisa. I'm glad you said that because my show is about everybody. I didn't want to limit my show to just rappers. right? Because that's how I started. I was just interviewing rappers. I said, I got to think out the box. I got to give other people opportunities. I'm an actor. You know what I'm saying? So I want actors to come on my show and talk about their films. How did it go? You know, what's the worst film they ever been in? So I was like, wait, let me just try that. And I opened it and I started just bringing all type of contents to the show. I don't care who it is. You a little kid, you can sing. I'm gonna bring you on a show. You can sing.
Right.
You gonna talk. You know, so that's one of the reasons.
I have a new show for Victor, the expansion, the Victor Talent Show.
Oh no!
You say little kids, and you want to bring that talent?
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah. You know, for real. You know, because I have talent too. I play basketball. I play football. I did some boxing. You know, baseball. You know, I do have talent. Like besides of what I do, I play sports. You know, and those are something we can talk to the kids about. Bring them in, talking about school. How did
Exactly.
what did I like about school? What don't you like about school? You
Right.
know, and stuff like that. Because we need to involve our children too into these networks that we got. Like Lisa said, we can have a certain page where we just talk to children.
Yeah, exactly.
We can have another page where we talk to adults, like we're talking right now.
Right.
You know, and
well, unless you like my 15-year-old daughter, she's everywhere. She ain't getting.
No, I don't want I don't want the kids from 10 to 16 because they'll eat us alive. I don't want that group.
Right?
I want
Trust me, I got 2 teenage daughters. My 15-year-old is out of this freaking world.
She's off the hook. You can say it on the show. She off the damn hook.
I don't even have a word for that girl. You don't even know, Marcus. You don't got to live with Calissa.
I know.
I already know.
Marcus got a little baby.
Know.
Marcus got a little baby. I know what.
I'll switch. I'll take the little baby. He can have my teenage 15-year-old who thinks she's 25.
I'm good.
I'm good. Because the baby gonna drink his milk and take like 60 naps. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to deal with it.
Yeah. 60 naps, that'd be nice. She takes about a nap and a half, if that.
Oh wow.
So no, but one thing's for sure, and one thing I learned from this whole podcast tonight.
Yes, sir.
After seeing you, Victor, flexing on Facebook, I would not step in the boxer ring with you.
Hey, that's all air. That's all air. Trust me. I have my he pumped me up. More air.
Well, and the other thing though too, that we're doing too is we get to see another side of Victor too, instead of like all the stuff that he posts and things for the viewers to see the other side of him, you know, a little bit more on a personal level.
Exactly.
Right. You know, listen, Lisa, I ain't got nothing to hide. You know, I am who I am. You love me or hate me. It doesn't change who I am. You know,
right.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you all the time. I'm gonna treat you the same way you treat me. And if you treat me bad, that's on you. I'm not gonna treat you bad because you treat me bad. You know what I'm saying? Sooner or later, the love, the good energy is gonna break. You say there, as much as he knows I don't like him, as much as I treat him bad, he always treat me good. You know what I'm saying? And sooner or later, you won't turn that negativity into a positive thing, and that person's going to end up liking you. You might become best friends, and they'll tell you, you know what? I remember I hate the hell out of you at one point.
Well, you know, on your podcast, on your show there, Victor, I wasn't too sure you're like, you're a band, Lisa. I was like, what the hell did I do? I was like, just wait till I can get you on our show and you can see what am I about?
Yeah. But you know, sometimes on my show, I can be funny. I can be, you know, sarcastic. And because
you gotta be
right, you have to find you have to find people's place, right? You got to find out where they're comfortable at so they can open up. And once they open up, you know, you got to smack them like 3 times to shut the hell up.
Anytime you call,
I didn't want you to open up like that. I didn't want you to open up like that.
That's the thing with these podcasts. You know, if you come on here and you're all serious and you don't crack a single smile or you don't blink or whatever, and you're
that's
just
so
hateful, or
Right.
you're just hateful with everything that everybody says, nobody's gonna want to watch.
That's
You know,
right.
you gotta show every side of you as a person, and not only that. Hey, you know, I'm an investigator. I strictly focus on paranormal, and that is all I care about.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's not what it's about. You know, open up a little bit and have fun.
You
You
know,
know,
Yeah, be yourself. Like Victor said,
exactly,
be yourself. Be genuine.
exactly,
it's just
Don't mask your crap. Just be people will like you
exactly.
for who you are.
right.
Don't change yourself to try to please others.
That's
Yep.
right. Stay original. You
Mm-hmm.
know, listen, you cannot go wrong with being original. You know,
Mm-hmm.
stay true to who you are first, to yourself. You know, and then people will follow. You know, and when you're good, man, all you're gonna attract is good people, and you know, and good people help you open doors. You know,
Yeah.
and I'm saying it from experience. You know,
Right.
I'm on the other side of town. You know, where I'm dealing with people. Um, I'm dealing with people that maybe other people don't want to deal with. So
Mm-hmm.
it all has to do with how you respect other people, how you respect
Mm-hmm.
other people's opinion, how do you look at other people, how do you
Yeah.
carry yourself, how do you approach people. You got to know all these things, and you know, and be humble and grateful for everything that comes your way, good or
Mm-hmm.
bad. Because if it's bad, it's because you need to learn from it. And
Exactly.
if it's good, then it's because you deserve it. So
Mm-hmm.
either way, it's good. Because you know, if we don't make mistakes, we're not going to learn from them, right?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So not every bad thing that happens to you is actually a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Right.
I just learned to look at it that way. Anything I go through, bad experiences, I look at it like God's making me go through this because I need to learn from it, so that I can not do it again.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe if someone's going through it, I can tell them the right way to do it.
Exactly.
Kind of
You know,
reminds me like when my grandma was alive, because I always felt my whole life has been hell, like bad luck, you know. And
yeah.
my grandma saying to me all the time was God gives you the largest task to the strongest soldiers
Hmm.
to see where you go, you know. And I believe that because she said it to me all the time when I was like, when I think, God dang, this crap is happening to me again. Why me? And she says there's always a reason, you know, and I believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, our struggles when what we go in life is what makes us who we are today. Makes
Exactly.
makes a man, you know, makes a woman, the struggles that you go through, you know, in life, it makes you better. So
I
Mm-hmm.
agree.
just,
So,
you know, just,
Victor, another
yeah,
question for you.
okay.
Would you ever consider doing an investigation? You know, we find a place in your town live so everybody can see you on a paranormal investigation.
Yes,
Have
yeah.
fun.
That'll be amazing. You know, it's funny. A couple people asked me that. Brandon was one,
Oh,
and
was he?
yeah, and who else asked me? Nick from Philly. He was out here not too long ago, but I couldn't meet up.
Okay.
Because I had company from out of town. And then who else asked me? Someone else asked me, but you know, oh, Mark, the team I'm working with, Mark Lee and Enlightened Spirit, they asked me as well. But I'm
Okay.
pretty sure I'm going to do with them because I'm going to be working with them. They're working on a project that
Yeah.
we're working on. So eventually, you know, it would happen. But listen, I wherever I'm wanted, I'm there. You know what I mean? If you
You are
guys want
wanted in
me,
Minnesota next week.
okay.
No, tomorrow.
Too early, Lisa. I know you
We got to
want.
give
I
him a
know you
couple
want to
days.
get a hug.
You know,
I'll give you
Monday.
a hug. Huh? But yeah. So
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, I might have some things brewing in my head, like I usually do.
Well,
mhm.
that could either be good or it could be very, very dangerous. We'll
What?
never know.
Could be
What,
both.
Marcus?
With something brewing in Lisa's head. Could be
Oh,
dangerous.
Anything is possible. Just like when you call Lisa, I'll answer the phone from wherever I'm at. Be careful.
OG.
Yeah,
OG.
Marcus found
Yep.
out.
I did. Oh God. Oh God. I
Thought
sure
it was
did.
this emergency, you know.
And thus was born the Minnesota Spirit Towel.
Right. Hey, have you got?
Hey,
have
it's
you
not
guys?
my fault that you and Matt called me. I just got out of the shower and literally in a towel. And they're like, what are you doing? And I said, I'm in a towel, see?
Right. So Marcus, with all these episodes that you're doing and clips that you're doing with this paranormal
Yeah.
thing, have you thought about making a movie about it? Or because you got a lot of clips, you can turn that into a movie.
Oh yeah. You know, we what I have been doing, and I haven't discussed it with any of the team, but because it's something that I want to do in the near future. I want to find a specific location, and I want it to be a good enough location where we can get tons of footage, and I want to make that a whole documentary movie. You know, I want to do a full research session on it, get as much information as we can, as much video clips as we can, our EVPs and all of that. Put it together in a like an hour and a half documentary. I think that would be amazing.
And when you say location, what type of location are you looking for?
You know, honestly, anything. What I would like to do is we've been to a couple places already. We've had the Boyd House and Edinburgh Manor. I'd love to do a documentary on the Boyd House because there was so much awesome stuff there. And you know what? If I talk to the owner of it, I'm sure we can make that happen. So, you know, I think it would be a great, great movie, and a lot of people would love to watch. So,
yeah,
the Boyd House was fun.
it was.
I would love that. I would love to see you guys put something together.
All right, Victor, we want you at the Boyd House next Monday.
Yeah, you guys the quick. Y'all don't give me a break.
Let's make a movie.
We'll even let you star in your own role. You can have your own part, even.
Oh God,
yeah,
Lisa, don't start now. Lisa, don't start now, Lisa. Don't start now.
We'll name the movie. We'll name the movie Victor.
Hey, name it Marcus, Lisa, Don Vic show movie. You know, I don't know. You guys have
better yet, the Don Vic Hunters.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's good, huh?
And what would that be about? The Don Vic Hunters.
The Don Vic show and the Minnesota Spirit
Hunting everything, UFOs, Bigfoot, spirits.
Everything.
Okay, next time we might have to put in the kitchen and cook it up and see what we can come up with.
Exactly. Hey, right? You know what? Let's talk about it. So, but anyway, if nobody has any more questions for anybody, we're gonna wrap this up.
Okay,
Victor, I definitely want to chat with you again. This has been a lot of fun. You know, I want to chat with you outside the show, and I even want you to come back to the show. Okay. You know, we just wrapped up all the events for season 2. I will be scheduling for season 3 here pretty soon, and I want you on there. I want to get you back on there.
Okay. Whatever you need from me, man. If I could do it, Marcus, I'm there. You know, it's all about.
Appreciate that.
It's all about supporting one another, and I'm with it.
Absolutely. Appreciate that. Well, Lisa, do you have any questions for Victor or his son?
No, not anymore. Unless you just want to open it up to everyone. We can just talk for hours about anything.
Well, if anybody has questions for Victor, you can search up the Don Vic Show on Facebook and send him a message. You know, the worst going to happen is it's going to take him a minute to reply. Great guy to talk to. I definitely assure you that, Victor, the moment that I talked to you for the first time, I thought you were awesome. And I'm not just trying to make your head big, you know, but
thank you. That's why I wear a hat. That's why I wear a hat. I wear a hat because it's getting too damn
Oh
big.
yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it's it's kind of big here, right? I tried.
Marcus.
No, but I know. But seriously, no. We would love to have you come back, and it's definitely been a pleasure with you tonight. So
Thank you, likewise.
It's been awesome.
You know what? And everybody tune in tomorrow night at 6, you said?
It's tune in tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time. I think it's 6 p.m. Central
6 p.m.
time.
Central.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yes, and it's going to be a great show. Celebrity boxers coming to the show with MMA fighters. It's going to be a talk trash show. They're going to be going back and forth. It's going to be interesting. So just
Gonna
tune
have
in.
to probably get on that trash talking just a lot.
It's going to be trash talk. So tune in and watch it. Also, March 26th, there's a fight in Atlantic City. So anyone that want to come watch the celebrity boxers fight, come down to Atlantic City, March 26th. We'll be in the building. My son will be in the building. IG will be building. And I'm bringing down host JoJo from the JoJo Show is coming with me all the way down from Arkansas. She'll be in the building as well. So it's going to be an amazing time there. And I want you guys to share it because sharing is caring. And we want to help these guys get a fight.
And the hunters will be in the building. I mean, what?
They bring those microphones, those loud things, and start yelling through it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Marcus, I definitely would like to link up with you and let's talk about me coming on your show and for a live investigation. That'll be interesting.
Yes, it would
be fun. It'd be awesome.
You know what? That would be a lot of fun. And actually, not only do I want to do a live investigation with you, I think if we do ever do a documentary, having you fly out to Minnesota and being in on this documentary with us would be phenomenal.
Well,
that would be amazing.
Okay, well, you let me know when you're ready to do that. Just give me some heads up because I might be doing other things, so I don't want to make any promises and make it. Just tell me, Vic, I'm going to do it this date. I'll make some time. I said, okay, how long am I going to be out there for? How long you need me for? You said 2 days, 3 days. I'll be like, all right, I'm out there for a weekend and I won't plan nothing. And I come
a whole year.
I'll come and make sure. make sure Lisa, do the right thing and leave those dolls at home when I come down.
Nah, she ain't going to.
Hey, I'm respectful.
Lisa, I got problems with two women. Lisa and Barbara from the. They give me a hard time.
A lot.
You know what, Victor? This shithead right here. The last investigation that we went to, this shit had snuck those dolls in, and I didn't know they were there. Wow. And she's like, "Go open this chest. I have a surprise in the chest."
Everybody was freaking out.
Fucking freaked out, man, because I didn't know what was in the chest. And I walked downstairs, and Lisa's like, "Shut up! I have the dolls." I'm like, "Oh."
Wow. Jesus.
We have fun on investigations, Victor. We have fun. If you can't have fun on investigation, it's not going to help, to connect with one each other.
Yeah,
exactly. And after the spirits, if you walk in there with a chip on your shoulder or anything, those spirits are going to mimic you. They're going to be they're going to be pissed off. They're not going to want to talk. But if you go in and you show that you're wanting to be there, you're only there to communicate and you're there to talk, then they're more than willing to talk to you,
Okay.
Because you're showing them that you are a bright spirited person and that's all you're there for. So
that's cool. Yeah, definitely. Just let me know. We'll plan it out, depending on our schedules. And we, when it start getting warmer out,
yes,
we can I'll definitely meet you guys halfway. We can meet somewhere where it's neutral for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, absolutely. That sounds good to me.
Yeah, and we make it happen, and we keep working and coming up with more ideas and doing bigger projects, getting into movies and other stuff.
You know what, Victor? I've been thinking about something, and before we wrap up the show, I am going to say it right now. every single person that we have talked to, when season 3 of Minnesota Spirit Hunters hits, I would like to plan a paranormal investigation episode in each of their states. One in Boston, one in Maryland, one in Maine. You know, just go all over the country, because you know it's not really fun if you stay in one place for so long. You know, we've covered so many places in Minnesota that we're running out of places. You know,
it's fun to connect with others though too, because you just can connect with anybody and then go see where they're from. You know,
right?
See,
so
you know, have that tour and stuff.
You know, like what I said when I wanted to plan one in every state that we're associated with somebody, we put it in the state and we say, Victor, you know what? You know what this place,
Southwest Airlines.
It's located like right here. This is what it's called. Well, once you head up there, we got a surprise for you, and then you meet us up there. You know, just never know. We'll just meet up with everybody.
But we come up with some sneaky surprises.
Yeah, I mean that's. I'm with it as long as it doesn't mess with the schedules that I got. I'm with it all the way. You know,
awesome.
I like to make people happy.
You're a busy guy. We'll work with you. You know.
Okay,
there's a lot going on.
You know what, Victor? I completely relate to you, man. I understand how busy you are. I am right there with you.
Yes.
Running Minnesota Spirit Hunters, a full-time job, and a child too. So I absolutely get it.
Yes.
So, you know what? And yeah, I think it'd be a lot of fun to meet up and do something together. And just so you know, I could not be more flexible. You know, I am definitely willing to work around anybody's schedule.
Okay.
So, you know, like Lisa's
crazy trips.
Lisa said, hey, you know, I'm taking another trip in February to Maryland. I'm like, all right, put time off in, you know, and we're working around her schedule. So
that's good. And every state, like you say, you want to go to every state you go to, if you can plan something already before you get there, say, listen, what place can I go to go investigate?
Yeah.
You know, and you record in every state. And you know, different state got different things going on, cemeteries, houses.
Yep. And see, that's what we do.
Caves. Go get the caves. I want to do an investigation in caves.
Ooh,
okay, well, there is one called Mammoth. What was it? I believe it's in Kentucky, and it's called Mammoth Tooth Cave or something like that.
Kentucky.
I'd have to send you a link
what is
to
it? Canada for the blue.
No, it's Kentucky.
Something? The blue. Yeah, but there's one in Canada too. The Blue Tunnel, I think, is what Brian Laverty said.
Oh, the Blue Ghost Tunnel.
Yeah.
I can't go to Canada though. I'm restricted. I'm restricted to go to Canada.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine. We'll go somewhere else.
We'll work around it.
There's everywhere. You got a whole globe to look.
Yeah. For real.
All right. You know what? We're gonna go investigate one of the Pharaoh's pyramids.
I want to go to a castle, a Dracula castle, like Transylvania or Poland or somewhere. I want to like do something different.
Right. Well, like you said, it's a big world.
It is.
You can do anything you want. You just got to make time, and you know everything. If you're doing it on your own, money is always an issue. So everything I have everything I do, I plan accordingly to how my budget works. Either the travel, the going to flying to LA, going to Detroit, New York. You know, I everything's planned out. And if I can't do it, then I just plan it for another day.
Yep. Absolutely.
Exactly. All right, man. Well, we are going to wrap it up here. Once again, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
We definitely look forward to coming back on your show in the future and you coming back here. You know, it's been an awesome time.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me on your show.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, awesome. Man. I told you it was going to be an awesome show tonight.
Right, exactly.
You already know, Lisa.
Yeah. Hey. All right, man. Well, we will see you later. Thanks again for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Bye. How great is that guy? He's awesome, isn't he?
See, I told you we're going to have an awesome show tonight. I was excited for this. To be back doing podcasts, and for the first one to be on with Victor. So amazing guy. You know,
and you guys heard it here
stuff out there.
You guys heard it here first. Don't be surprised if you see some events going up saying that we are going to be teaming up with Victor, because that would be a lot of fun. I guarantee that. Yeah. I guarantee that. So, well, Lisa, I appreciated you coming back for your very first show in a whole month. It's been a lot of fun.
No more of that crap, Marcus. I'm telling you. I don't want...
Right?
No more.
Fingers crossed, yeah. All right, well, it's getting late. I'm getting tired, so we're going to wrap it up here. But I couldn't imagine a better way to spend a Wednesday night other than with all of our viewers and with Victor and everybody else on the Minnesota Spirit Cast. So from all of us here at the Minnesota Spirit Cast, we hope you guys have a great night, and we will see you next time. Next Wednesday night, Lisa will not be here. Matt will be my co-hosts, and we have Bad to the Bone Paranormal, 9 p.m. Central Time. Lisa may be pulling over on the side of the road to join us.
Yep, so, driving to Maryland, everybody.
Exactly. Until then, we will see you guys next time. You guys have a great night, and happy hunting. Maybe.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.